Honestly, is Monations a celebration for everyone, or is it just to recognize the people at the very top of the pyramid? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen and I am a micro influencer on Instagram, and I also post content here on YouTube, mainly about multi-level marketing companies and pyramid schemes and how they have become very popular these days, and we just need to keep talking about them because you need to be informed at all times as to what's happening with them and have the latest news. And in order to have the latest news about a company that I've been talking about here for a few weeks now, Monet, if you know, they have been very busy because they just finished this weekend the Monations, which is a big celebration that they have annually, and we're just going to be discussing the summary of the event and how that event is just a whole recognition for the people at the top and for the people at the bottom to just keep pushing to do or to be like these people at the top. So let's just dig in. So I have here my phone with me because I took notes on the things that I found the most important or the most interesting about the Monations, and we're basically going to be talking about the interesting or important things that happen in Monations day by day. As you may know, the event was supposed to happen in, I think, Atlanta at a big arena, and they were supposed to sell out the arena this year. But because of the whole pandemic, they had to do a virtual event, and it just happened this weekend, and it was a 4-day event. And Monet, the week before, started shipping out to every single registered market partner a package called Impact Week, in which they gave things that can be helpful for your hair, accessories to like bandanas, little scrunchies, etc., things related to your hair, and it says Monet all over the place. And it's basically like booklets and stuff and informational stuff in the program, the agenda, so that you can keep up with the program in Monations throughout that weekend. And so the first day of the Monations was on Thursday, September the 10th, and it lasted until Sunday, September the 13th. If you don't know, Monations is just a annual event that Monet hosts, in which they recognize the hard work and the achievements of the people that have achieved big things within the company. Not necessarily for the people at the bottom, the people that are new, or the people that haven't had that much impact within the company. And they also let every single market partner know the activities or the things that Monet has achieved throughout the year, and they always launch new products, and they always come up with new things to share with their independent market partners. So let's just go day by day to see what happened. So on the first day, on Thursday, it was basically like an introduction to the whole event. And one of the first things that Monet wanted to put out there and let everybody know is that they hit their goal of $250,000 in donations to nonprofit organizations, ranging from education, families, hospitals, COVID-19, and they're just trying to let you know that through the gratitude program, they were able to donate $250,000 to all these nonprofit organizations. Of course, that's all great. Any organization that is able to donate to nonprofit for a good social cause is always great. So I give an applause to Monet for doing that. But again, obviously, if you donate so much money, you, as a multi-level marketing company, you have to think, okay, what am I going to win if I donate so much money? And obviously, by donating, you can write that off in your taxes as deductible. So when Monet, as a company, does their IRS taxes next year, they're obviously going to report this $250,000 of donations to be write-off or deductible in their taxes. One thing that's important for you to keep in mind is that no MLM company donates money without having a secondary cost to do so. Like, no MLM company donates money just to donate money. No, they have to get something out of it, which is they get a write-off in their taxes. So I mean, on the one side, it's great that they're donating money for all these causes, but on the other side, it's not like they're losing or they're just donating away all this money, because obviously they have to win somehow. Now, the next big thing that happened on Thursday was that they announced the people that won the $5 million Club Awards. And if you don't know what the 5 million or the $1 million Club Award is basically a club of people that have hit their either their $1 million or their $5 million or their $10 million. So in this case, they're in this day, in this specific day, they announced the people that have hit $5 million in commissions throughout their career with Monet. There was a few people that are following Instagram that were recognized, and that was not surprising at all to see them there. And Monet gives them a little crystal award, and they give them this blazer that says $1 million Club, and that, you know, everybody just knows who these people are, and they're recognized all over the company. Now, the third and last thing that happened on Thursday was the launch of the first product. Yes, launch of the first product. And I don't know if this was a real surprise to everyone or if people knew and they just never said anything about it. But I know that some of the people at the very top of the pyramid did know what these different product launches are going to be. But it was just really, really strange for me to see people getting so excited about this product launch. Like, it's just... So the first product launch on Thursday was sunscreen. So now Monet has not only hair care and skin care, they now have sunscreen. Obviously, sunscreen is part of your skin because you need to protect your skin from the sun. And it was important for them to have that extra product as part of the skincare line. Now, it was very funny for me to see one of the stories of someone who is already a director, not the top of the directors, but one of the directors. And I just want to share this little clip with you guys. Let me just...
boxes for today. There is a clue there.
A clue.
We added an umbrella. And what does
Umbrella. Sunscreen.
and what is an umbrella about? It's about protection. It's about
Oh my god, it's sunscreen! Wait.
I've been using it and it's incredible. I swear by it.
So why don't we share it? Shall we? Watch this.
Okay, let's just stop it right there. I just found it too funny because I never seen somebody get so excited about sunscreen. Really? You never been to the beach? You've never used sunscreen on your skin? Why are you getting so excited for a product that has been around for ages? Obviously, they're not getting excited because it's sunscreen, but they're getting excited because it's a Monet brand sunscreen. So what have you been using all this time when you go to the beach? Haven't you using the regular Neutrogena or the regular sports sunscreen with a good SPF? No, you just put nothing on your skin. But now that Monet launched a new sunscreen, you're gonna start wearing sunscreen. Like, you be just waiting for your whole life for Monet to just launch sunscreen for you to start wearing sunscreen. Okay, I don't know, but maybe that's what it is. But let's just keep on moving. So yeah, so now they have a cruelty-free, a vegan sunscreen that every Monet market partner went crazy about because it seems like they never wore sunscreen before, and now they're gonna start to because it's Monet, and because of course they have to advertise it and be influencers for it. But it's good. It's good because, you know, every Monet market partner wishes to live in Florida, or a lot of them live in Florida, and it's always hot and freaking like sunny over there, and if you haven't been wearing sunscreen, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. But it's good because in the next 5 years, probably all the market partners are going to live in Florida. Monet market partners are going to overtake Florida, so yeah, sunscreen is needed. Okay, so now let's just move on to the second date of Monations, which was Friday, September 11th. And what happened on Friday? Well, first of all, the MC or the host of the Monations for that day was James Corden. As you may know, he's a very famous comedian and actor, and everybody was just crazy about it, posting it on everywhere. Like, look, Monet hired James Corden to be the MC for Monations. Okay, and now the next thing that happened at Monations on the second day was that they launched the second product, and this second product is it's called the Glossy Shine Mist, and it's basically a spray bottle that you spray it on your hair, and it controls the frizz, and it adds a little bit of shyness to your hair. Nothing crazy, not something new, not something that not any other hair care companies or brands have. So yeah, I don't think it was a big deal, that Glossy Shine Mist new product, but whatever. We all know that they're gonna start pushing for their VIP clients and regular clients to be buying this Glossy Mist and this sunscreen, so be aware of that. Now, the last thing that happened at Monations on this second day is that they announced for the very first time in the history of Monet, because Monet is a very recent modern company, they announced for the first time the first person in Monet that hit $10 million in commissions in the company. And so this person, which is only one person throughout the 6 or 5 years that Monet has in the market, 5 or 6, I don't exactly remember, but let's just go with 5. In the 5 years that Monet has in the market, this year, 2020, is the first year in which one person has hit $10 million in commissions. So this person was put on the screen. They were recognized very high. Everybody knows who that person is. And the same thing as the $5 million club. They give you the blazer, they give you a crystal recognition, and your name is all over their website. So basically, and also Monet said that throughout the time that they've been in the market as an MLM company, they have had, as of this year, 35 people who have become millionaires in the company. So when you think about it, in a company where everybody is very famous, everybody wants to join, and the entire Monet population, which is thousands and thousands of people, and you only have 35 millionaires. So that should turn on a little light bulb in your head and tell you, hey, there's thousands and thousands of Monet market partners doing this business, and as of the 5 years that Monet has in the market, only 35 people have become millionaires. Shouldn't that tell you that it's very hard to succeed in Monet, that it's very hard to reach the level of the people that you think that you aspire to be? So that should really, make you realize that 0.01% of successful people in this company is really tiny in comparison to the people that are at the bottom of the pyramid scheme. So nothing further on that. And of course, this day, because they award this many people, they also had the Dream Bigger Gala, which is basically where, if they were to be at the arena in Atlanta, they would have, come dressed up in nice dresses, very nice suits. If you come with your partner, very nice gala clothing. And of course, market partners like to go all out, and because the event was virtual, what they did is that they still dressed up in gala gowns at their homes. I don't know. I thought it was a virtual event and you can be on your couch watching it in pajamas, very comfy and everything, but no, you still had to show off so high and so loud that you had to go to a store, buy an expensive dress just to sit in your living room or in your room in front of a laptop or a TV to watch a virtual event. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But if you want to do it, you can do it, and they did it. So that was the day when they all dressed up very nicely. They all had I saw some people, they rented a big mansion, and there were about 20-25 girls in that mansion. Other people made catered parties at their homes with like 15-20 people within their teams to celebrate. I'm like, oh my god, COVID is still around. Don't you know that? But whatever. Remember, these are independent market partners. They can do whatever they want. And, Monet has no control over that. If a market partner gets COVID because they were in a room with 25-30 other people, that's not their problem. Monet's not going to pay insurance. They don't care. Okay, moving on to the third day of Monations, which was Saturday, September 12th. And basically on Saturday, they launched, this was the biggest and most important part of the whole Monations, because besides the sunscreen and besides the glossy mist spray that they launched, they also had a third launch. And this one was the biggest product launch that they've ever had. And it's basically called, I'm sure you've seen it all over social media, it's called the Monet Wellness line. So basically Monet put out a line of wellness products, 5 different products, to encourage market partners and their clients and anybody in their teams to begin a cleansing process within themselves. So not only does your hair need to look nice, not only does your skin needs to look radiant, but also your health in the inside needs to be perfect and on point. And so Monet this year decided to launch a wellness line. And it basically comes with 5 different products. It has some collagen powder. It has some sleep drops for people that have trouble sleeping. It has some balance powder. It has some total greens powder that you can mix with like your smoothies. And it also has an energy powder, which is pink, and you can use it like as a replacement for Red Bull or any other those energy boosting pills or supplements that you can use to boost up your energy. Now Monet has all those things. All the things that you used to go to your doctor to get or to the pharmacy to get supplements, now Monet has them. And they're basically telling you, hey, you can get them from us. So after the product launch, every single market partner was like, oh my god, this is perfect. I've been waiting for this the whole time. Like, I'm so passionate about exercise and going to the gym and being well with my body, and this is perfect. This came at the right time, etc., etc. I'm like, really? So you've never been to the doctors, and your doctor hasn't provided you with supplements. You have never been to the supplemental products aisle at the pharmacy and figured out which supplements are good for you. No, you had to wait for Monet to tell you that you need supplements so you can start drinking and ingesting supplements. Really? Okay. So it's that's how it works. People don't. That's what happens with MLMs. You don't need a product until you join the MLM to do it as a business, and they make you feel like you need the product. You didn't need it before, but now you need it because you need to try them and because you need to sell them and push them and become an influencer for those products so that people can buy it. So not only Monet now has a hair care line and a skincare line, and the people that didn't convince themselves to buy any of these 2 type of products can now convince themselves to buy wellness products. So now it's like Monet is reaching out to these different markets Oh, you don't want to buy hair care products because you think your hair doesn't need to look good, or you don't want to buy skincare products because you think your skin is perfect. Also, let's just put out a wellness line. Maybe people will be more receptive to that, because people in general like to take care of themselves, like to take care of their bodies. So that's Monet was very smart in producing and launching this new line, because there's so many people, especially these days, that are trying to look good and are trying to better their health. So I'm sure they're gonna have so many sales going on with this new line. But you really don't need an MLM to launch some products to realize that you need to take supplements of any kind for any deficiencies that you may have. That's just me. But on the other end, what I think is happening is that Monet wants to become the mother of all these MLMs. Monet wants to become Amway. Amway is like the top MLM company in like the entire world right now. So Monet is trying to kick Amway out of the market, or put them on second place, so that Monet can become first place in all MLMs around the world. So how do they do that? By creating products and product lines in which they can target as many different people as possible. That's the whole point of this whole new line. And it's sad, because I thought that Monet was going to be one of those one of those kind of different MLM companies that focus on only one thing and one thing only. But no, MLM companies try to launch products of different kinds so they can reach different markets, different people, and so that they can generate more sales, because that's the whole point. So in another few years, you're gonna see Monet reaching the very top, being the very number one company in MLMs in the entire world, making billions and billions and billions of dollars. And next year, who knows? Maybe they're gonna come out with their own toothpaste. Maybe they're gonna come out with their own detergent line. Who knows? It's always different with these MLMs, right? Now, the last thing that happened on Saturday is that they announced the Elite 2021 destination for next year. So if you don't know what the Elite 2020 Club is, well, it's basically a club in which Monet selects the top 10 directors that have the most numbers of market partners, in which have ranks of MMB, Managing Market Mentor, rank number 4 or above. So if you're a director and you promoted 10 different people to the rank of Managing Market Mentor or above, you will probably qualify for this. The top 10 market mentors that promote the most people of this rank or above within their teams are able to qualify for the Elite 2020 or 2021. This year is going to be in Bora Bora. And next year is going to be, they announced it in Tokyo in July. So a lot of directors are very excited about that. So that's basically how the Elite Club works. Now on Sunday, not much happened. It was more like a chill day. They didn't really announce anything new, no exciting news. It was more like wrap up the event, saying goodbye, and that sort of thing. So basically the most important and more exciting things happened on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And so with all that being said, with this whole summary of Monations, we can just conclude 3 big things with Monet. Number 1, that Monet is slowly trying to become the mother of all MLMs. Every year during Monations, they're going to keep launching new products, and more new products to be able to reach new markets and new people. And my theory is that they're trying to become the number 1 MLM company, making billions and billions of dollars on top of Amway. And so yeah, you never know. Maybe in like 2 to 3 years from now, Monet is gonna have their own home essentials brand. They're gonna be making blenders and coffee makers and all these sort of things. You need a whole 360 life of Monet. Now, the next thing that we can conclude about Monations is that the market partners that are registered in Monet doing the business are the customers. Because as soon as these products launched, the website crashes. Every time there's a flash sale, every time there's a product launch, the website just crashes. How is that possible if the products are not even available to regular people, for regular customers to buy? So that's how we know that you, as a market partner for Monet, and everyone who is doing the Monet business, you guys are your own customers. You guys are buying your own products. You guys are making commissions out of each other's purchases, not from people buying it on the outside, because we don't even have access yet. Well, we have access today, but when it launched, the line was crazy. I saw all these people posting the pictures of their number in the line, and it was crazy. Like 11,000 something was your ticket number in the line. Like, how is that possible? The products just launched a few hours ago. How are you? Oh my God, chill. And so the third thing that we can conclude about Monations is that Monations is just a big show to recognize and give praise to the people at the top directors, the CEOs, and all these people at the very top 1% of the company. While the people at the bottom of the pyramid scheme are suffering, are not being recognized in any way. And the people at the bottom, this whole Monation things is just so that the people at the bottom can have this psychological image of how they can see themselves in the future. So this whole Monation thing of recognizing the people at the top is supposed to trigger you as a market partner, the lowest rank, to have some hope, to have some excitement for yourself, to work harder so that you can in 2 years or something become one of them. But it's hard. In the 5 years that Monet has in the market, they just said it, they only had 35 millionaires in the company. And of course, you may want to say, okay, I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to earn, $100,000 a year. That will be fine for me to have a comfortable life. Yes, that's true. Very true. But you're in an MLM company. Supposedly, there's no cap as to how much money you can earn. So I'm pretty sure that your goal is not to just earn $100,000, because once you start earning the $100,000, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna buy a house. You're gonna buy a luxury car. You're gonna have all these expenses, luxury expenses, and your $100,000 a year are not gonna be enough. So you're gonna always want to be hungry for more and for more and for more and for more until the point that you become the millionaire. So what are your chances of becoming a millionaire? 0.01%. Are you ready to take the challenge? You tell me, because I'm not. So that is it for today, guys. It was very short and simple. It was just a summary of Monations, and how Monations is just a whole event to praise the people at the top and to play a psychological trick mind game with the people at the bottom so that they can image themselves as the people on the top in the future, and just be in that constant loop of keep doing the business with money. If you're new here and you like this content, make sure that you subscribe. And if you've been lingering around here for a while and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? It will mean the world to me if you do, because you, by subscribing, you are helping me so much keep this content up and keep you guys informed and up with the latest news about any multi-level marketing company that you think are interesting to keep up with. So thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys on my next video.